The Brave Little Ant and the Big Storm. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a little ant named Anu. Anu was smaller than all the other ants in her colony, but she had a big heart. While other ants were busy gathering food and working hard, Anu always tried to help others, even when they didn't ask. One bright morning, the ants were out collecting food for the upcoming rainy season. Anu, with her tiny size, carried small crumbs while the bigger ants carried large pieces of fruit and leaves. As they worked, dark clouds began to gather in the sky. "There's a storm coming," warned the eldest ant, Grandfather Ant. "We must hurry back to the anthill." The ants began to rush back home. But on their way, Anu heard a faint voice calling for help. She stopped and listened carefully. It was coming from a butterfly trapped in a spider's web. "Please help me," the butterfly cried. "The storm is coming, and I can't escape." Anu knew she should hurry back to the anthill, but she couldn't leave the butterfly behind. Gathering all her courage, Anu approached the spider's web. She carefully chewed through the threads until the butterfly was free. "Thank you so much, little ant," the butterfly said, fluttering her wings. "How can I ever repay you?" "You don't have to," Anu replied. "Everyone needs help sometimes." Just as Anu finished speaking, the first raindrops began to fall. Anu hurried toward the anthill, but the heavy rain made it difficult for her to move. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind knocked her off her feet, and she found herself stuck in the mud. Anu was scared. The rain was pouring, and she didn't know how to get back home. But then, she heard a familiar fluttering sound. It was the butterfly. The butterfly swooped down and gently lifted Anu with her wings. "Hold on tight," she said, and with a few strong flaps, the butterfly carried Anu all the way back to the safety of the anthill. The ants were surprised to see Anu arrive with the butterfly, and they cheered when they heard the story of her bravery. From that day on, the ants learned that even the smallest among them could do big things. Anu showed them that kindness and helping others, even in difficult times, is the greatest strength of all. Moral: kindness, no matter how small, is never wasted. By helping others, we create a stronger and more caring community.